Cheap Not Broke fam. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Very much appreciated. On the road to 2,000 subscribers. So if you do hit that like button, subscribe button, it'll be very much appreciated. In selling shoes for $400, and it's kind of funny because this man owes people a lot of money, a whole lot of money. So I'm not mad at his hustle. Hey man, this guy's smart. I mean, listen, whether you like Trump or not, it's not about him as a person. Hey, business. Now I can't necessarily call him a good businessman because he just cost himself almost $400 million. Almost. So how much did he get sued for? He just got sued for how much did Trump just get sued for? Trump just got sued for how much was that money? It was almost $500 million. Where was it? I want to get you the right number. It was a lot. Damn, 385, $385 million. It's a lot of money. Whole lot of money. Trump, they're after Trump's ass. They're after Trump's ass doing bad business in New York. It's costing him some money, but we'll get into that later. But if you haven't seen them, we got to take a look at these shoes, y'all. These shoes, I thought it was funny as hell. I said, come on, first off, if you like Trump, you're not wearing no shoes like this. This ain't your kind of shoe. Selling the shoes are $499. I mean, $399, 400 rounded up. That's before tax, and we don't know what, because you know Trump, he probably got some extra fees for you too. You got to pay the Trump fee, you got to pay all these other fees and taxes and stuff. So the shoes probably gonna cost you a little more than that. But he probably got these shoes made for what, 25, $30? They don't cost that much. How does Nike become a $1 billion shoe company? By paying pennies on the dollar for the shoes. I mean, come on, how much you think Jordans are they making Jordans for? If they're making millions and millions of shoes, they're probably paying tens. I mean, shit, they have to pay on $100 for the shoes. Shoes probably cost 12, $15 because they're making so many of them. So I'm pretty sure he only made 1,000 of these. He only has 1,000 of them for sale. And I'm not sure. I don't know how much money he's expecting to make off of these shoes because you're not gonna make a killing. I tell you that. Not these ugly ass shoes. These shoes are ugly. But these people gonna buy them. Those Trump magna country gonna buy these shoes. But where y'all gonna go? Where the hell y'all gonna go with these gold boots on? Cause they look like some boots to me. They don't look like no damn shoes. Where you going? You don't go. Man, people, they gonna go march, go back to Capitol and wash them with these shoes. You can't wear these damn shoes nowhere. These shoes are ridiculous looking. But somebody gonna buy them for $1,000 just for a collectible item because you know they're gonna sell for more money later. So even if you don't like the shoe, it's probably gonna sell for some more money later. Trump hawks $399 branded shoes at SneakerCon. What the hell is he doing at SneakerCon? SneakerCon. They're not black people in sneakerheads. After 300, there we go, $355 million ruling against them. I said 385. 350, but $355 million ruling against them. You got to pay all this money. He said, hey, I'm gonna sell some shoes. So he decided to sell shoes, and I'm not mad at him. Let's ad play real quick. But look, I mean, the guy, I mean, if you be honest, every president has something to sell. All of them do. Let's see what he got to say.
A long time. I have some incredible people that work with me on things, and they came up with this. And this is something I've been talking about for 12 years, 13 years. And I think it's going to be a big success. That's the real deal. That's the real deal. What's the most important thing? To go out and vote, right? We have to go out and vote.
No, it's not. Not
We got to
selling
get
shoes.
young people out to vote. And you're going to vote, and we're going to turn this thing around. This country's not doing so well. We're going to turn this country around fast. We're going to turn it around fast.
Oh boy.
And we're
You
going to
already know what that
remember the
means. That
young
bad business.
people, and we're going to remember SneakerCon. You know that. It's a slightly different audience than I'm used to, but I love this audience. And go out, have a good time. We love you all. Thank you very much.
Hey, the man's trying to reach a different audience through shoes. He said, let's make some gold shoes. I know there's an audience out there. I know we can reach the black kids. We can reach other kids out there with these shoes. So let's go ahead and sell some shoes. Why would he be at SneakerCon? He trying to get some other people to vote with the gold shoes. Hey, the man trying to campaign and he trying to make some money at the same time. I'm not supporting what he's doing. I'm not saying I agree. I just understand the business behind it, selling some shoes to a new audience. But for $399, I don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't know who's gonna buy them shoes. Now when you got them Jordans down the street, now when you got Nike over there, nope, you're not buying them shoes. You got Balenciaga, all these other shoes, because you gonna get roasted walking around with some damn Trump 2000s on. Nah, you can't come out there. You can't come out with them Trumps on. But the thing is, who paying $399 for a shoe? You see the people who vote for him. You see his average supporter. They look like they need $399. If you ask me, I don't look like they got $399 to buy shoes with. So this is the rich, wealthy man, makes tons of money. He ain't even worried about $355 million. Hell, the government might pay for him. Hell, they're gonna pay with our tax. If he gets reelected, I hope we don't know what's gonna happen, but if he gets reelected, I'm pretty sure all that stuff is gonna go away. He ain't paying none of it. Government gonna be like, nope, not happening. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. But the fact of the matter is, we gotta pull these damn things back up. Look at these damn shoes. We gotta look at these. Shoes. Don't know nothing about no damn shoes. You damn sure don't know nothing about those shoes. What you gonna wear with it? You gonna wear a whole gold suit? Come on, man. You gonna look like a wrapped up hot dog. You can't come out here with that. You can't come out here with that. Now, why do I want to talk about this tonight? Because listen, you can't have you trying to get regular people to buy shoes for $399, and you only selling 1,000 pair, so he ain't gonna make that much money. I mean, $400, 1,000 pair. He's not gonna make a million. He's probably not gonna make $1 million. But I don't know. If you're in the chat right now, you gonna wear the Trump 2000. Now, what I would buy a pair if I can resell them and make some money out of them. Now, if I can buy them $400 and I can turn around and sell them for $2,000, that makes sense to me. I'm not putting them on my feet, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a collectibles item thing. Because if you just wear these $400, you kind of stupid. You could buy some better shoes for that. You can buy some Nike Blazers for $100. You can get you a pair of Jordans for $100. You can go get some Adidas for $100. You get all kind of shoes for better than that. So, but if you're gonna buy the shoes and resell them and make some money, I can't argue against that. That kind of makes sense to me. That kind of makes a lot of sense to me. So if you're gonna buy these shoes and just wear them, uh, uh I don't know, but I honestly, I kind of think it's smart. I kind of think it's smart what he's doing. He's going to different places, and he don't care. He don't care about no booze. He don't care about none of that. He just try. And even if let's say it's 10,000 people in there, and he come away with 2,000 new votes, he on to something. Now Biden ain't selling no shoes. Biden gonna have to sell some Skechers, some orthopedic shoes. Biden can't sell no shoes. President Biden can't sell no shoes. Nah, we're not gonna buy them Bidens. I can't get the Bidens. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. But we're gonna go to a break real quick, and we will come back because I got some other stuff I want to talk to you about because there's a lot of stuff going on out here. We just gonna get started. We just getting started with the Trump talk, but we will be right back in a minute. What's up, people? Thank you for tuning back into my channel. I got some new merch for you. I got hats, I got mugs, and I got the new Cheap Not Broke shirt with the patch on them. This stuff is official. I got it hot off the press, sewn on just for you. I got black, red, and white. Head over to cheapnotbroke.com and grab your merch. If he sells shoes, what else is he gonna sell? Because look, he got the tower in Vegas. He can't do business in real estate no more. What else can he sell? What else will people buy from him? That's the question. What if he goes on the campaign trail and starts selling stuff for $300-400 and people start buying it? He'd be the first president in history to go on campaigns selling stuff. Now they are getting money donated, but the man out here selling stuff. Go to my website right now. Go to Trump.com and get your gold shoes and support me and get the vote. Man, just getting votes and making money. That's some new stuff right there. That's smart. That's smart. I can't argue with you. That's smart. I say I'm not no Trump supporter, but damn it, I'm all about making money and good business. And well, he doing bad business in New York. That's why it cost him $400 million. But selling shoes, hey, he's trying to get to the young people. He got to get the young kids. Go. I like shoes. I don't like them shoes, but I do like shoes. So I don't know about that. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next thing. Uber. I don't know. Everybody uses Uber. If you haven't used Uber, you probably will use Uber at some point in time. Uber ends the year in the black for the first time ever. So what does that mean? Uber now is making money. Uber, for a long time, Uber wasn't making any money. Uber was just losing money. They were just they were getting rides, they were making money, but they weren't profitable. So for the first time in history, Uber ended the year having more money than it spent on rideshare and delivery options. As noted by Insider, the company reported operating profit of 1.1 billion. Damn, 1.1 billion, and they don't have real employees. These are all volunteer workers. And net income of 1.9 billion after showing a lopping loss of 9.1 billion in 2022. So Uber's making money now. They got a new CEO in there, and this guy has figured it out. He's charging you all. I don't know if you look, because I've done some other videos on Uber. They are charging you a weight fee now. They charge you a service fee now, and depending on in the state and where you're getting the Uber, they're charging, the whole pricing structure has changed. So you should definitely check your Uber whenever you ride Uber. Check the price, because they be moving. They move the goalposts all the time. I've taken Uber several times, different cities, and damn, I'll get it for like $30, and I end up paying 35 or 36 because they'll charge you by the mile. So you're also paying by mileage. So the price that you pay is not always the price that you're going to end up. The price that you summons them with when you press the button, they come on out. That's not the price that you're going to end with all the time. So you got to check this Uber thing. They're really going up, and Uber's expensive as hell. I don't know. I don't know if you're in the chat right now, man. When the last time you took an Uber? How much have you paid for Uber lately? I know in New York, you can go like 5-6 miles, pay $50-$60. So you're paying like $10 a mile. And then depending on the surge and how much it's going to go up, that makes a big difference too. So depending on how far you're going, what time of day, you might go somewhere at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's $17 and come home 9 p.m. that night. It might be $34. You're paying twice as much for the same thing. No extra service, not a nicer car, anything. So why did I bring this up? Also, Cheap Not Broke channel, we like to make money. Uber's stock price has went up. Uber's prices went up, I think, about $25 in the last 6 months. They're about, last time I checked, they were $71, $70, and they were around 40 over the summer. If not summer, they were 40 over the summer, June, July, and they're now at 71. So Uber's making money. So I'm going to start investing in Uber because I use them. Why wouldn't I? If I'm spending money with them, I should make money too. Y'all should. So if you don't invest, why not? I'm not telling you to go buy. I'm not giving anybody any stock advice. I'm just telling you what I do. I'm watching Uber right now. Have I actually bought it? I haven't like actually purchased a share yet, but I'm watching the trend to see what it does. I'll probably watch it for 2 months, 3 months to see where it goes. And I'm gonna buy some, but I'm gonna buy some regardless. I don't want to get too crazy because I feel like a fool if it's $100 in the summertime and I could have got it for 70 right now. I ain't gonna let that happen. So if you don't invest, Uber will be a decent stock just to watch it. Just because people use it a lot, and just look and see how much money is made over the last 6 months. It's done pretty good. It's done pretty damn good. So I would, you know, uh, invest in it. Invest in it. And what else is it good to invest in? Oh, you got also some dividend stocks. You got AT&T. That's a good stock. They pay dividends. Apple's great. Amazon is great. When the pandemic happened, Amazon split. Their stock price went down significantly. I jumped on that. I said, let me get some of that money. Because hell, why work for money all the time and they can just gonna give it to you? I give you some money, and then when you make money, I make money. That sounds like a good deal to me. So that's what we're doing. That's how we're gonna run it. That's how we living over here at Cheap Not Broke. Also, what was it? Oh yeah, Valentine's Day was last week. Hope everybody had great Valentine's Day. I had a show at the Hollywood Improv, big comedy club in LA. I didn't get to put it up on the channel because I got booked the same day, but really great. So I like to keep everybody involved in all my stand-up comedy besides Cheap Not Broke, talk about money, financial literacy, help everybody with that. I'm a stand-up comedian. So if you're in the area, if you live in Los Angeles, or if I'm in your city, please come out to a show. And What else do we have going on? We have Uber Eats. Oh, another thing that I want to talk about. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on this, whole another separate video. If you have Audible, if you listen to audiobooks, I discovered this reason. It just kind of hit me. If you have Audible, Audible is about $14.99 a month. It's a if you don't know what Audible is a book service. Audible is a books online book service that you can listen to books digitally. You can try them and they're cool. Let me show you. If you haven't checked them out, let me give you a look at what Audible does. So Audible, I used to use them when I had one of my credit cards used to pay for Audible, so I had it free. But now you can get them for 3 months free. I've gotten Audible for like 6 months free because I called a guy. He was really cool. He looked out for me. But once you get your 3 months up, it's like $14.99, and you have access to all these books. The books, a lot of good books on there. I think their library has like 150,000. They have 150,000 books on there. But why'd I bring this up? If you have Spotify, if you listen to Spotify music, they have books as well, and you don't have to pay. So you'll be paying a separate service fee for Audible and Spotify. No need to do that anymore. You can just go ahead and just use Spotify. Now, if you have Audible right now, I would check what I'm doing right now. I'm checking Audible. I'm checking Spotify to see if they have all the same titles that I downloaded in Spotify. I mean, if Spotify has all the same titles in Audible, if they do, great. I'm going to go move all my titles from Audible over to Spotify, and that's that. Now, I'm not expecting them to have all the books, but a couple books I've been looking up, they've popped up on Spotify. So if you have Spotify and you don't want to keep paying money for Audible, you can go ahead and let that go. But anyway, if you're in the chat right now, if you're watching live, does anybody listen to audiobooks? I know audiobooks ain't oops, damn it, that's not a thing. Audiobooks ain't a thing no more. But if you still listen to audiobooks, don't waste your money on spending on Audible. Get it on Spotify. Me personally, I don't buy physical books anymore. I buy a physical book, but I get sleepy. I get sleepy when I read the book, so I don't read them as much. They kind of, I don't know. If I want to go to sleep, I'll read a good book. And that's just my thing. Now, some people, I know me, like me and my dad, we write a book. We'll date it, write the date in the book and sign it, so you know who read the book, and when you give it to the next person, they read it, sign it, so you know it's like a whole family tradition. But other than that, I don't really keep physical books. Why? Because there's a lot of space, man. It takes up all that space. And who's reading the books? Books sit there. You got a library full of books. Who's coming to read them? Nobody. So it looks nice, but if people aren't reading the books, why keep them in the house? Don't make no sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. But save your money. Cheap Not Broke, we're all about value, about saving money. So Audible, get rid of it. If you got Spotify, don't buy the Trump shoes unless you're going to make some money off of them. If you're going to make some money off buying the shoes, do it. If you can buy the shoes for $400 and sell them for $2,000, you should do that. Now, you need to check the resale value of these because I don't know how much they're going to sell for. I'm pretty sure they're going to be worth some money. I'm pretty damn sure those shoes are going to increase in value. You haven't bought a physical book since COVID. Me neither. Why? Why buy a physical book? It just sits around, and then once you read it, who else gonna read the book? It just sits there and collect dust. Hey, and if people aren't in the same book, like I read a lot of self-help books and a lot of books on business. I just read a lot of business books. So, I run a business. I need to learn. And everybody's not into the same stuff, so they don't read them. And then books age out. Some books, like I know some people got encyclopedias. Who going into encyclopedia for anything? Anybody using no damn encyclopedia? I'm not using no encyclopedia. You can imagine looking through all this. You gotta look through all this stuff for octopus. I don't know the hell octopus. Your new encyclopedia is Google. Google that stuff. So we ain't buying no books, man. Shout out to YouTube user for tuning in, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tuning in every show. Thank you. Oh, if you guys haven't, man, go check out my video. I was at the Super Bowl in Vegas. Man, I went to the Super Bowl in Vegas. Cost me $60. I got a round trip, LA to Vegas. Went out there for the day to watch the Super Bowl. Great experience. How much did I spend? I spent like $100. I took my own alcohol out there. I found some free food, so I didn't really need to spend any money at all. So it was a dope experience. If you didn't, please go check out that video. I posted it last Monday. And also this week, I got my last podcast of the season coming out with an amazing comedian named K-Dot. She's super funny. I got that coming out. So, we rolling over here at Cheap Not Broke. We are rolling. But we also trying to get these subscribers up. Trying to get my subscribers up. Trying to get the channel to keep going. trying to keep coming live and doing stuff with you guys. I was in Cabo last week, so I got a video coming out about that, showing you how I went down to Mexico. Across the border, I drove down to San Diego, across the border, went to Cabo, came back. Great trip. Just went to Valentine's Day. Went for Valentine's Day. It was a cool experience. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come on and we wanted to talk about those Trump shoes. I thought that was hilarious that Trump was doing this stuff about shoes. But like, before I cut off, are there anything topics you guys want me to cover? I know you. I appreciate you watching, tuning in. Is there anything that you would like me to cover and talk about? Because I like, I want to cover stuff that people care about too, not just the stuff I care about, stuff that's bringing value to all of you, all of my viewers. Want to keep the channel growing, so please drop a comment, hit me a DM, drop a DM, whatever the case. You can find me on Instagram at Cheap Not Broke. Drop a DM, watch the videos because I do a lot of short videos on there, a lot of funny stuff on there, and TikTok. So we keep that keep that content rolling. I think we're gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video coming up about flights, getting your flights, because I know holiday travel is coming up, and hey, we like to travel. I like to travel. I like to go out, go see some stuff, do some new stuff, but I don't like to pay a lot of money. I don't like to spend a lot of money traveling. So I'm gonna do another video about getting your flights early, because before you know it, in 2 weeks it'll be March, which will be a quarter of the year, and time be moving. Time is moving, and then you got May, and then people start getting out traveling in April. So we will talk about that. Make sure you're saving your money on that end. And like I said, if you haven't, please go to cheapnotbroke.com. Grab some merch. Got sweaters there. Got Who is Malcolm, my comedy special. Go and enjoy it. I'm putting up some new stand-up. I put up new stand-up clips all the time on my Instagram page, Malcolm Hall. So please follow that. And make sure you're staying cheap, not broke, because cheap, not broke is about value. It's about finding value in the things you have and getting the best deal for your buck. You don't have to spend all your money flying first class. You can find first class on sale and then go, or use flight points or something like that. Why spend all your money when you don't have to? That's what we're about over here at Cheap Not Broke. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to go live again this week. I got the video. I'm going to break down Audible and Spotify, why it makes sense to get rid of Audible and save money with Spotify. If you got any topics that you want me to talk about, please drop a comment. Let me know. Stay safe, and I'll see you later. Take care.